Naranasan mo na bang mag-open ng social media para lang mag-check ng isang notification, tapos bigla mong napansin na isang oras na pala ang lumipas? I think halos lahat tayo naka-experience na nito. Minsan nga sobrang automatic na lang ng pag-scroll natin to the point na hindi na natin namamalayan kung gano'n na karaming oras ang ating nasayang. After watching the documentary entitled The Social Dilemma, I realized na hindi lang pala tayo ang gumagawa ng choices sa social media. Minsan, social media is also influencing the choices we make. Kaya, for this reflection, I'll be discussing two major ethical issues presented in the documentary: why they matter in today's information age, and how they relate to the virtues that we should practice as responsible digital citizens. The first ethical issue na talagang nagmulat sa akin is how social media platforms manipulate our attention through algorithms. Sa documentary, they explain that every like, comment, share, or even the amount of time we spend looking at a post is collected as data. Then, gagamitan naman ng AI ang data na nag-gather to recommend content that will most likely keep us scrolling. Sabi nga ng isang dating tech executive from the documentary, social media platforms are designed to compete for our attention. Why? Kasi the longer we stay on the app, the more data they collect, and the more ads they can show us. Sa madaling salita, negosyo tayo para sa kanila. Malaking issue to dahil social media is already part of our daily lives. It's where we communicate, get news, and even form opinions. If algorithms palagi ang mag-decide ng mga nakikita natin, eventually, they can also influence how we think without us even noticing. Dito ngayon papasok ang virtue ng prudence, or making wise and thoughtful decisions. Instead of just accepting everything na lumalabas sa feed natin, dapat matuto tayong mag-isip ng critical at maging intentional sa mga pinipili nating i-consume online. The second ethical issue is the spread of misinformation and polarization. Ayon sa documentary, mas mabilis kumalat ang mga fake news o yung mga posts na punong-puno ng galit at emosyon kasi it gets more engagement. At ang malala rito, tinutulak tayo ng mga algorithms papunta sa mga extreme contents hanggang sa matrap tayo sa tinatawag na echo chambers, kung saan ang nakikita lang natin ay mga opinion na kapareho ng sa atin. Ito ang one of the reasons why sobrang dumina ng diskurso sa internet at nagkaka-divide ang mga tao. Dito naman na-highlight ang virtues ng truthfulness at responsibility. As users, we shouldn't believe or share information immediately just because it appears on our feed. We have the responsibility to fact-check first. Isang click mo lang kasi sa share button, pwede ka nang makadagdag sa pagkalat ng misinformation. Pero of course, hindi lang ito sa atin. May corporate accountability din ito. Dapat mag-design ang mga tech companies ng platforms na nagpapahalaga sa katotohanan, hindi yung puro kita lang ang iniisip. Personally, this documentary made me reflect on my own habits din. There are times kasi na ilang beses ko na sinasabi sa sarili ko na I won't fully consume my time scrolling on social medias. Pero bago ko pa mamalayan, gabi na pala. Most of the times I encounter posts din na akala ko totoo, pero nung chinek ko sa reliable sources, fake news pala. It reminded me na hindi sapat ang pagiging digitally literate. Kailangan din talaga natin ng self-control and critical thinking. That's why I think practicing the virtue of temperance is also important. Simple habits like setting screen time limits, taking breaks from social media, and thinking before reacting or sharing content are simple habits that can help us become more responsible digital citizens. Ang pinaka-takeaway ko talaga sa documentary ay hindi naman sama-sama ang social media. Ang point ay kailangan nating maging mas conscious kung paano tayo na-influence nito everyday. Technology will continue to evolve, but our values and decisions should always guide the way we use it. Bilang digital citizens, responsibility nating panindigan ang mga virtues na to. Hindi lang sa internet, kundi sa bawat choice na ginagawa natin sa buhay. At the end of the day, the question isn't can we live without social media, but rather, can we use social media without letting it control us? I think that's the challenge that the social dilemma leaves for all of us to reflect on.